My name is Pete Dominion, and I'm the Dean of Student Services. I guess the new Dean. I've been here since January. Feels like I've been here about 10 years already, but I'm just kidding. It's been great. And when asked to speak in events like this, it's more than a pleasure to me, because when I was in college and things like this would be happening, it would be an honor to be honored by somebody, but I always thought the speakers were tremendous. And in all honesty, when I was receiving an award or something, I never thought that I would be speaking like they were, you know. And it's a wonderful thing, because I get a chance to pay it forward. And that's how I live my life, paying it forward. And right now, all you students and all you family members and friends of the students, welcome to Coastal Bend College. And it's a special day for everybody that's receiving an award. And right now, if we can give a big applause to all these wonderful students that are receiving awards today. And I will say a couple of words, because I think it's just a wonderful thing. And I'm going to talk about leadership, because leadership, people think that leaders hold high offices, leaders are judges, or you name it, whatever you want to call it, and they are. But in all honesty, we have leaders in everyday life. People who do what they're supposed to do. People who have character and uphold good morals. As students that show up to class every day, no excuses. Students that ask the hard questions. A lot of times, people misinterpret in everyday work or in school, or you name it. Somebody that asks a hard question, they misinterpret that person as being a little obnoxious or being whatever, and that's not the case. Leaders ask the hard questions, because the hard questions are the questions that need to be answered to fix the problem. And this is a wonderful thing, because I know that you students that are sitting out there didn't get here by just sitting there doing nothing in the classroom or sitting there doing nothing at home, right? So all these people are problem solvers, are people ready to help others, help the community, use their resources, you know, and that's one thing as a dean, where I have to be able to use every resource possible. Not for me, not for the instructors, not for my staff, but for the students. The students to get where they need to be. And that's what we thrive on here at Coastal Bend College, using every little bit of resource that we have to help our students. That's the culture, that's where we're at now, and that's where we'll always be, working for our students. Service, and I see some familiar faces here, servicing our community. Right now, where's your community, students? What's your community right now? Anybody have an answer for that? CBC. CBC is your community right now. You walk out these doors, you go to HEB, what's your community? Beeville is your community, right? And people say, well, it doesn't matter. When I go out there, I don't care what people think, what people say. My eyes, on the contrary, you should think about what other people think, and you should care about what other people think, because that's where your character comes from. That's where your character comes from. Anywhere you go, anything you do, you go 110%. If you fail, or you don't meet your goal, you didn't really fail. You only fail when you don't give 100%, and you don't give everything you have. That's when you fail. And believe me, I see children every day, like coach baseball, basketball, you name it. And they say, well, I didn't play basketball this year, coach, because I'm not good at basketball. Well, they haven't even dribbled a ball yet. They're already making the assumptions. And you guys have made assumptions already. You guys have made assumptions that you do have the skills and you do have the abilities. And if you don't have the skills, you have the abilities to develop the skills and to learn and to do what you need to do to be the people and the person you are today. All this, all this adds up. Coastal Bend College, wherever you went to high school, the classes you took, the degrees, the certificates you're going to receive, they all add up to something. In the end, they formulate what kind of citizen you're going to be. And what kind of person you're going to be out there in the community. Are you going to pay it forward? Or are you going to be mad every day? Or are you going to thank every day? Thank people every day for helping you get to where you are. Because I guarantee you, it took me a long time to grow. Even during college, I still didn't grow, per se. Because I didn't grow until I realized that I didn't do it myself. That I did everything because of the help of others. Once we realize that, it's going to be a great thing. Your life changes, your thinking changes. I have a couple of quotes, and I grew up, down from Hickey Street in Alice. And if you know Hickey Street in Alice, when I grew up, it wasn't really a very, very bad side of town, but it wasn't a very good side of town. You know what I mean? And I had a bunch of friends from Hickey Street. And I'm so glad and so proud of my friends from Hickey Street, because no matter who our family was, because let me tell you something, when you grew up in Hickey Street, it didn't matter if you were in the Beeville home or you were in the Garza home. Your parents were in the Garza home too. And if they didn't get after you, they called your parents. So we all stuck together. And even the person that it's sad to say that we may think that, it's going to be tough for him. Well, this is him right here. His name's Javier Mendoza. And he's a Facebook friend of mine. So, and I read this and I said, you know what? I got to copy that. Because it says something. It says, tomorrow night, I get to lead a crew. I mean, I've always led crews, but I'm going to do something again that I've always loved to do, to lead by example, to do my job with pride, to strive for excellence, and to know that my crew would follow me by example. Actions reflect leadership. Pride instead of anger, perfection, maybe one day. And this is a person that we think was going to have, we thought was going to have a hard time. It says a lot, those little words. And to end it, I'm going to quote Frank Outlaw. And it ties into what I said about being out there in the community and caring what people think and what people say. Because in all final, when it's said and done, we need to watch our thoughts, they become our words. We need to watch our words, they become our actions. And watch our actions because they become our habits. Watch our habits because they become our character. And we watch our character because it becomes our destiny. Okay? Students, congratulations again. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to come in here and say a couple of words. And for you guys, congratulations. And I hope for continued success and be out there and be leaders to our future. Thank you very much. What's going to happen is instructors are going to come and announce all their honorees. And right now, Ms. Kyler is going to come and, Ms. McCurdy's it? Okay. Ms. McCurdy's going to start it off.
If everyone can hear me, and I think it can. My first award goes to a young man who is in my most populous class, my History 1302 class, of which I have many sections, and he is a great student and an ardent student, and I would like to introduce to you the Outstanding History 1302, that is U.S. History after 1865, Kristen Miner. And my second award goes to a young lady who is dividing her time with a job and school, and she is burning the candle at both ends, and I know she is, but she is an excellent student as well. And her name is, she is the top student in History 1301, which is U.S. history before 1865. That is a tough course. And her name is Nisi Marie Crisp. And my last award is a very special. I love this course. I just love this course. And this is a special course to me because it was the first course that I taught at this college. And I've been teaching it for years, and I love it. It's History 2301, which is History of Texas. And I am not young, as you can tell, and I've taught his Texas history for many years. And so anyone who comes off teaching Texas history well, I feel that they are a special person, and she is a special person and has a handle on Texas history. And I am talking about none other than Mari Salinas.
All right, well, I'm sure everybody can hear me anyway, but I figured it might be good to actually use the stage for something. All right, well, I've got a couple of different awards here. I've got awards in calculus, and my first award is Outstanding Academic Achievement in Calculus for Joseph Ryan Cisneros. The second award is for Michael Hill, also Academic Outstanding Achievement in Calculus. And the third award for Calculus, Outstanding Academic Achievement, would be for Ryan Marney. To note that this is an online course, so that might be why I don't see them here. And then I've got the other faculty member that will present also, but I have one college algebra student, and she informed me today she has a major test that she's having to do, so I'm not sure if she was able to come. But Kavita Patel, an Academic Outstanding Achievement in college algebra.
And my three students come from the intermediate algebra class. And three ladies Go girls. We got this.
Ladies of math. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
and in math.
Ladies of math.
The first two are excellent students. They have 100 averages. So that's pretty hard to do. So yes. Okay, and those are Mary Morey and Christy Little. This is Mary, that's Christy. And I have another lady that is getting an award, and she's getting a math award, but I think even more important, she's getting a perseverance award. This lady started with me in mathematics a couple of semesters ago. These ladies have kind of a natural talent. I'm going to make them into math majors. But this other lady, she's going to be a math major too, but she's had to persevere through classes, and the growth she has made in mathematics is amazing. If you had asked me this a couple of semesters ago, I'd go, oh, yeah, she's good. But now I can say she is wonderful. Come on, Estella. Girls,
Good afternoon. I'm Kurt Villarreal. Some of y'all, or most of the students here, probably know me better as Mr. B. A lot of y'all I've had in class. Some of y'all, the talented ones and the ones that persevere, I'll be looking to probably see them hopefully next fall. I've got a couple of awards. They are for outstanding achievement in college algebra, math 13-14. I was only able to contact one of the two, but both of these students showed that they had the perseverance, the dedication, and the commitment to do everything that was required of them. And everybody in this room who's had my classes previously knows that's a lot. Okay, the first person that I've got who is here to receive this award is for the fall 2012 semester. I was very honored and just thrilled to have him in my class. He is very talented, not only in math, but found out this last week he's very talented in the fine arts. Very impressed with him. This award goes to Jared Richter for fall 2012.
How you doing today? I'm Roy Cody, I'm on the guest technology instructor here. I've got 8 certificates to give out. These students have all made straight A's for 2 years straight. They got a 4.0 GPA. They made these tests twice, or maybe 4 times. So it's an honor to give these awards to them. My program's not that easy as everybody thinks. It's not a roughneck school. It is engineering in it, and we do have a good program. First ones I'm going to honor is Anissa Meckley. Next one is Megan Austin. And the next lady is Maureen Mixon. By the way, this is mother, daughter, and niece. guess we can only get 4 at a time. Okay, Nicole Burke. One of my freshmen this year, she's maintaining a 4.0, and it's been an honor to have her in my class. She's continuing. George Beeville. George is going to work for Marathon Oil Company in the evening. Colin Carlos. Another freshman. Michael Eugene Fahan. One of my veterans here. And of course, I think everybody on campus knows that he's been a tutor out here, and he's been doing a good job. Giving me a hard time, but he's a good person. Mr. Tiggy. Love Chris. Thank y'all very much.
Hi, my name is Nellie Powell, and I'm the medical coding instructor. And it's, I always call her Rose, I don't call her today. So anyway, we do this as a team. We have a lot of students, we have a lot of information that they have to know. Okay? Y'all cannot imagine the coding or anything to do with health information that this would be easy, because it is not. My outstanding achievement in medical coding student is Carrie. Carrie is also a leader in her class. I do have leaders in the class that take some of the other students under their wing because they tend to catch it faster, the older ones do. Yay! And she just helped the other students along, and we formed a study group. And she did very, very well. We're very proud of her.
I'm Rose Scaife. I do know my name.
Yes.
We're giving this award this afternoon to a student who started in the fall, at least in our coding program. And I believe Bobby Hill used the word perseverance. Okay? And that is the word that applies to this student. This award is presented to Anisha Henke, outstanding academic effort in health and information technology.
Thank you so much.
Down is her. I probably gave up.
I am the kinesiology instructor, and I have 3 awards today. And I'm going to start with the academic achievement in kinesiology, and this award goes to Jennifer McCall. This is her 2nd semester here. She has also started our core club. Anybody's interested, if you don't know what it is, talk to her after this. But she is one of those students that Dean Trevino was talking about. She asks the hard questions. What is spring? May 10th. Okay. She will be leaving us to attend the Cooper Institution training she's going for her certification in personal training. I saved the last award for last because this is a first for me. We have usually honored somebody in the kinesiology field. She is not. She is a political science major. Her name is Veronique Ramirez. She's going to graduate in the fall. She set goals. She took 2 of my classes this semester. She set goals. She made so many achievements. And I hope she's here. Yes, she's here. Okay.
I'm back. Ms. Jones and Mr. Price, who are the accounting instructors here at the college, are not able to be with us this afternoon, so I get to give out the awards for those students, and I'm thrilled to do it. If I can just make one little comment before I do the accounting. As a member of the Coastal Bend College Faculty Senate, I am just thrilled that we're here today, okay? Sometimes in all the turmoil of being a student, being an instructor, being part of administration, it's hard to remember that we're here for the I'm going to call you kids. I'm sorry, you're all my kids. But we're here for you, and we are so proud of your achievements. We really are. We know it's not easy, but I think most of us would not be doing anything else. So we're very proud of you, all of you. Okay, outstanding student in senior accounting. We have 2 of these ladies, Elaine Brown. And T.L. Dodd. Congratulations, ladies. Yes, I am.
You'll be able to listen every day. All right. Hey, I'm not a really great speaker. I do writing in English, so but I really love what I do. I love teaching English, and every once in a while, it really makes it rewarding to have someone that you can leave part of yourself to that's going to carry on the torch. Be that English person that's going to go on and use what you taught them. I really felt like Victoria, having taken my English curriculum through and my independent studies, it's very difficult independent study physical writing, where you're learning a whole different way of writing and a whole different milieu. I really enjoy teaching Victoria Ramirez. And she's an
Okay, I really just want to stand up here by these balloons. I forgot to mention this student of mine for spring 2013. I want these to have everybody give him a big round of applause. He's not here to receive the award, but he's a student who has returned to further his education. And to be able to compete and excel in this subject when you would expect them to have more difficulty than a student just graduating from high school and having all that most recent experience goes a long way. And there's a lot to be said for that. So I want to have everybody give this person a round of applause for this achievement in college algebra for spring 2013. His name is Warren C. Miller.
Oh, yes, you're right.
I wasn't really going to be up here because there's so many people getting through school that I thought I would be down there because they should all be up here being recognized. So after everybody comes up, I'll kind of step down because I'm not very photogenic. But anyway, especially at my age. Okay. This is the award for the student. And what I did, after I changed clothes, because it was like appropriate what I got to do today, I went and I Googled Tuesday. And there was a young man, Pettis Randall, who was already studying. And what he decided to do was he thought it would be a good idea to have an honors program without dues or fees that would select and recognize outstanding students for their academic accomplishments and scholastic contributions. So what he did was he created Who's Who among students in American universities and colleges, a distinguished biographical volume that honors the nation's most noteworthy students of higher learning. With the advent of junior college, I didn't write this, with the advent of junior colleges supplementing the need for higher education, it followed that outstanding junior college students should also have the opportunity to be recognized and honored in the student tradition. In 1966, the first edition of Who's Who among students in American junior colleges was published, and it continues to the decade. So we have many award winners who have earned it. There is one sprinkled behind the other ones that is a recipient from liberal arts, and her name is Beeville Harris. The other recipients are people that I know. They're all from the dental hygiene program. And, so, without further ado, I would like to present them with their awards. Jackie Lee Marble. Caitlin Tran. Lizette Olazabal, Leslie Deltries, Cindy Richardson, Brooke Clark, Candace Norman, Tanya Martino, Melissa Yeager, Hope Douglas, Avery Sadler, Bridget Morris, Tara Easthope, Lawrence Sabina Trevino, Rosaria Olivia Martinez. Julie Robinson. Amber Snow. The gentleman that gave me the hand up, Matthew Grant. Lauren Fogel. Lacey G. Vivian Parrott. Marissa Powers. Melissa Chadwick. Cassie Sloat. Ashley Gonzalez. Deidre Espinosa. Cynthia Yeager. And Sarah Left.
I just want to say a quick couple things. Once again, thank y'all so much for coming out to this. We haven't done an awards ceremony in a while, and I think it's something that we're going to continue. So thank y'all for being the official kind of kickoff group, so we can definitely make this an annual CBC tradition, because we want to recognize y'all's hard work. You've worked so hard to earn these awards, and we just really appreciate y'all coming out and being recognized today. I also want to recognize our faculty today who nominated these students and who are just so proud of y'all today. So if we can just give a round of applause. If you all received awards today, if we could do a couple more photo ops up here, specifically history, we just want to get some great pictures of y'all up here. So if y'all could spend a few minutes and grace Miss Cruz with your wonderful faces. We have some cake and some refreshments here, and again,